Good Sunday night. This video is really going to be focused on people checking in on Monday morning because I don't feel like cutting a video early tomorrow morning. But we have a rainstorm that dumped quite a bit of rain this weekend along our area, and now it's actually changing to snow out in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and northwestern counties of Jersey. You'll see a little bit of snow and sleet tonight, so that's pretty interesting as an upper level low comes in. You can see an upper level low right here. And then this week, beautiful temperatures, but keep listening to this video because although spring is here and it's getting the 60s this week and it's going to feel great, winter has one more swing it's going to try to take middle of next week. And it doesn't mean it's going to snow, but it definitely means that it's not out of the question. I'll just put it that way. And I'll show you what would have to come together for that to happen. But in any event, what I'm very confident in is that you're going to see another cold spell next week again, middle of next week, and then spring will be here absolutely for good, just as this week is going to feel like spring is in full force. So let's just take a look this week. The whole Northeast is flooded with Pacific air. It's going to be warm, like I said, in the 60s. We don't have to worry about any showers and thunderstorms until end of the week. And notice this down here. This actually is going to be a severe weather outbreak on probably Wednesday, sometime between, let's see here, between Wednesday and Thursday of next week. You have cold air diving down with a strong jet, and you have warm, moist Gulf air rising from the south. And I'll talk about this more probably on Tuesday, but definitely some severe weather potential. The models are trying to show big thunderstorms popping up there, and it comes into our area on Saturday. Then on that following week, this is the system I'm looking at here. It doesn't look like anything on the models now. That's why we have to look at something called ensembles. Take a look at the ensembles. Okay, here's the weather pattern going into this week. Again, here comes all the warm air as indicated by these warmer colors. But check this out. Okay, so we have this little system that comes through next weekend. Okay, and I think this might set things up for something interesting to happen. So you have this little system exiting out. It might actually take this high pressure positive, lock it up here enough to the north where these two pieces of the jet stream here actually fold over, merge, and cause a coastal storm along the east coast. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, there's two impulses. You have a southern branch of the jet here. You have a northern branch that would be trying to dive down the situation. Now, if you don't have this block here, which is this warmer color, the trough just swings right through, and that very well could happen. That just means you have a period of cold temperatures. But if this tries to come over the top like this and this slows down, we're going to end up seeing a coastal storm on the East Coast middle of next week. All I want to say is the potential could possibly be there, so don't be surprised if it happens. We have a supporting ridge in the west. I really think, actually, this exiting system here from this weekend coming up can be a 50-50 low that sets this up and causes a ridge in the Atlantic, and just something to watch. So although winter is over, I'm just saying, not to sound crazy, but there is a little bit of mischief that might happen in the, say, 7 to 10 day period. So keep an eye on that. What also makes me confident in this, well, we have something called the Madden-Julian Oscillation. I talked about this last week. It's going to be going into a strong phase 2 and 3, and all winter it never really was this strong. That means it's an area of thunderstorms or convection that's going to be in the Indian Ocean. You could actually see that here. It's actually forming right there. And normally what that says is in April, that means below normal temperatures for the East Coast. And that's the same period I'm looking at for this potential developing situation. So the Madden-Julian Oscillation, which is a major pattern driver, supports this pattern on the models. It's now just a matter of, do we get any high pressure here to the north in the atmosphere? And then what you'll end up seeing is this storm, instead of being here, would be consolidated down here. We have something that could develop and come right up the coast. So just a little food for thought. Wanted to point that out. But enjoy the nice weather this week. I'll talk more about these thunderstorms developing down here maybe tomorrow night or Tuesday, and then we're going to keep focusing on the 7 to 10 day period. Thanks for checking in. That's all for now.